guys, it's Bee and welcome back again, and I am doing another episode on our Draw Your OCs. And if you don't know what an OC is, it basically stands for an original character, which basically means that it's a character you don't design yourself and it's pretty much all original to you. Anyways, before I get on to drawing your OCs, well, which I am, but whatever, I'm going to tell you that just send any OCs to this email, and please put a description about them, like just what they like, or personality, or backstory, or whatever, and a photo, obviously. So yeah, and also this video was filmed I think 2 weeks ago or a week ago, which is pretty much a really long time. It's just that the device I used to edit, I didn't really have access to it, so this is why it's coming out now. Also, I have got 2 collaborations coming out soon, and hopefully meet the artist / Q&A and a bunch of other stuff which I have got planned, so stay tuned for that. Also, I've been thinking about doing an anatomy tutorial if anyone would like that, so if you would, then just let me know in the comments. I was about to say description, but oh well. Also, let me know if you like this voiceover, since I actually spent a lot of effort into making it sound nice. So yeah, I suck at voiceovers, so I think this one sounds pretty decent for me, I guess. I don't know. Anyways, the OC that I'm currently colouring is called J, and they were sent to be by Miriam Azar. Sorry if I pronounced that wrong, I tried my best. So yeah, and I think she's a really cool OC. I really love her design. I just don't like the way I drew her face, and I think her body is a bit too small, but I do like the colouring in it though. And the only background info I really got about her is that she is a teenager and she is a training samurai, which apparently sounds pretty cool. I guess it explains the sword and the athletic clothing, I guess. Anyways, I tried to do some orangey yellow lighting on her hair, but I didn't really like how it turned out, so I tried to add some blue to make it look cool, I guess, but it didn't actually work out. It made it look green, which is not what I was going for, but I do think the hair turns out okay at the end. I would change some things about it, but for now I'd say it's alright. Also, I just want to say that I'm actually really happy with how my art style is currently looking. I think it's what I've wanted it all this time, and since I ever started art, so I'm really happy with it currently. And I will put up a few pictures of it with my recent one, since this was filmed ages ago and it has changed a bit since then. So yeah. Honestly, I have to admit that I really love how I shaded the yellow jumper, since, I don't know, I just think it looks really good in my opinion, and I don't know, it just looks really, I can't explain it, but it looks very puffy, I guess. So yeah, anyway, moving on to the next OC. So the next OC is called Aaliyah, and she was sent to me by Doodles, I think. Yeah, Doodles. And she's a really cool OC. I do think that the colouring turned out really nice, but I again messed up on the face. Her face is probably the least favourite out of all 3, so sorry about that. But I do like how the anatomy turned out, and I just think I need to make the heads a little bit smaller to make it more anatomically correct. How do you even say that? So yeah. So Aaliyah is sassy, funny and shy, and she loves to interact with people. She also loves to hang out with her friends at the beach, which honestly I would love, but I do not live near a beach, so yeah. And she also goes to a small school with around 100 kids, and there's like a few things like a butcher and shops, etc. So I'm guessing that she comes from a small town or a small village, so yeah. She also did put that her older sister moved away a few months ago, so that was very, very sad. Also the skin, because the actual reference didn't really have a colour, it said like a sort of tan white colour, but I think I made it too dark in the end. You'll see what I mean later on, but sorry about that, but I think it's okay. I just don't know, I have a huge tendency to make the skin accidentally way too dark, like I did with the bottom girl and pretty much all of them, so really sorry about that to everyone. I don't know why I do that. I think it's because I try to make the shading more intense, but instead I make it a shade darker, so I need to work on that, so yeah. But I do have to admit, I really love how I shaded the legs. They just look so realistic in my opinion. I don't know, I just think they look really good. Like, that's just such a weird thing to say, but that's what I honestly think. And you can judge me for that. I think I shaded the legs really well. So yeah. I keep always like rambling, but honestly I'm gonna keep that in my video since I think it would be fake to know, as in real life I also do ramble a lot and go off the subject a lot. So I'll just keep that in because I'll make my videos original, I guess. So yeah. Also, I didn't really have the right colour for shading in the shorts, so I tried my best to colour match and layer, so sorry that they're not exactly correct, so yeah. Anyways, moving on to the next OC, which is called Orphe. And this OC was sent by a fellow artist called Gemma, and she said that Orphe is normal-ish, which is pretty much like me, so yeah. And some information about her is that she loves making paper crowns, and she also really loves music and art, and she loves making paper crowns because she was nicknamed King when she was little, so that basically sums up why. And basically she also dyed her hair blue, and she wears red contacts, more as an impulsive choice. So yeah, that pretty much sums up all the information I got about her, and she's a really cool OC. She is, really. And I also decided to give her a more dynamic pose, I'd say, as it matches her personality more, I'd say. And I don't know, I think it looks really good, and I should definitely try to make more dynamic poses. So that's an art goal for this year, and I think this is a good step towards that. Also, someone please remind me to use references, since I literally never use references for any of these. I did not use a reference, and someone please remind me that I should, as I definitely think it will make my poses a lot better and my overall anatomy a lot better as well. Also, I am really struggling with thumbnails recently. I don't know, I just can't find my own style, I'd say, and I keep trying to experiment, and that's another one of my goals for this year, is to find a consistent thumbnail style. And yeah, I've got that going, so hopefully I achieve it, and that's really one of my goals for a really long time. So I didn't get it this year, I mean last year, but hopefully this year. I don't know, who knows. Also, in the next few coming videos, I am planning to do a Q&A / meet the artist, as it's been nearly a year since I did my last one, and I have to say that I have changed a lot for since last year. I think I've changed so much. I used to be such an extrovert, outrovert, or whatever you call it, but now I'm such an introvert. I refuse to talk. So yeah, enough of that rambling. Yeah, I don't know if I should leave that in or not, but we'll see. I don't know. I also really like how I shaded Orphe's jeans. I just think that I got the colour really spot on, and I really love that colour. And I don't know why, but on camera it doesn't look as shaded as it does in real life. But that is a problem with the camera I'm using. It doesn't really capture the right colours, so some of them look slightly different. So yeah. I also added some coloured blobs behind every character, and I chose the colours respectively to match their colour schemes, and I think they look really nice, if that's fair to say. They kind of look like sprinkles and glitters, and they sort of, when you take a photo when you're next to the sun, if that makes sense. So yeah, thank you so much for everyone who watched. I really appreciate it, and stay tuned and subscribe or like if you want to. So bye, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.